Oh, I have had a terrible time getting here today. Oh. My girlfriend had an accident. She had one of these aromatherapy baths with the little candles. She fell asleep and she woke up encased in wax. And I had to cut her out with a cheese knife whilst keeping a straight face. She is not going to need her bikini line doing anytime soon. And I was at Colborne Airport, and there was one of these security warnings going on, and I'm standing there with a Jack Daniels bottle, and this German guy comes up to me, "Entschuldigung, we must test your bottle for explosives via security." So I gave him, he opened it. Dankeschön. Then he said, "I have a confession to make. I'm not security." And I said, "Well, yeah, fair enough. I've got a confession to make. That wasn't whiskey." And so, I mean, I had to get rid of the bottle, and I thought, what am I going to do on the flight? What am I going to do? So I thought, I'll buy a chocolate bar. So I went and bought a chocolate bar. I'm getting on, and the air hostess stops me. "Excuse me, sir, I'm afraid you can't take that on board." I said, right. You think that in the middle of the flight, I'll leap up, beat you all unconscious, smash my way through a 3-inch thick plate steel door and threaten the crew with a Kit Kat? The pilot might be diabetic, sir. Right, fine, okay, you can have it. Here, I'm going on board now, okay, right? 3 hours later, in the middle of the flight, she sold it back to me for €3. Yeah, I was actually on the flight because I've been looking for funding for a film I'm going to make. It's one of these sort of late night cult films for connoisseurs. It's called Mutant Zombie Bloodbath. I can see you've heard of it, yeah. And a friend of mine said, "Try the Dolgen Kultur Ant." So I sent them the script, and he came back with a note on, "I'm sorry, but this does not have enough German culture." So I renamed it Nazi Mutant Zombie Bloodbath, sent it back, and in a week we start filming with Tom Cruise in the lead role. Yeah, ouch. Prost. So, yeah, I've lived in Germany for about 8 years. I can actually speak German, I'm just too nervous to. Echt? See? Yeah. And the one thing about Cologne I really hate is the English tourists. You know the type, they come up to you, "Hello! Do you speak English?" I say, "Well, yeah, I am English." They walk off. So the next time one of these guys comes up to me, "Hello, do you speak English?" I'm going to say, "Yeah, stop making fun of my speech impediment." I mean, you don't get Germans coming up to you doing that. If you get someone coming up to you, "Hallo, sprechen Sie Deutsch?" They're Austrian. So, one of the things when you've been a comedian for a while, about 5 minutes, isn't it, Heinz? You start laughing at things that other people don't find funny. For example, I went to see Brokeback Mountain. I haven't got to the funny bit yet, mate. I went to see Brokeback Mountain, and now I cannot keep a straight face during Marlboro ads. Every time Franz Munterfering comes on television, I can't help but think of Graf von Zahlen from Sesamstrasse. Hartz 1, Hartz 2, Hartz 3, Hartz 4. Speaking of Sesame Street, Sesamstrasse, you know the Cookie Monster, the Krummel Monster? Yeah. Do you know they've actually made him go on a diet?
What?
Is it PC gone mad? They've said the Cookie Monster has to go on a diet because too many kids are eating cookies like him. You know, he is now the broccoli whole food baked person. Because you can't call him a monster. Because, you know, he's just a person of a different shape. You know? You call him a monster, you'll upset him. That's probably why he ate all the cookies in the first place. So, drinky time. Yeah, but the thing that really, really freaks me out about the Muppets, Kermit and Miss Piggy, is that a bit of an unnatural relationship? What? You know, a frog and a pig. If they have kids, are they going to be frigs or pogs? You know, would they taste of chicken or pork? And I was lying awake at night, debating this with my hands above the covers. You're making up your own routine over there, aren't you? And I suddenly had this horrible realisation. It's Yoda! He's Kermit and Piggy's love child. I mean, look at the ears, the colour of the skin, the voice.
Yes, Jedi you will be. Wax on, wax off.
It's going to be in all the... It's going to be in all the... I should say... Yeah, I was reading the Kernstadtanzeiger, as I do. Oh, I recognise that word. Yeah. And they had this great, fantastic article in there about when you're 40 and you're a man, all the things you have to do to stay healthy. Yeah, no, I don't look it. What are you laughing for? Yeah, so going down, I'm not kidding, this is real, it's about a month ago, going down the list, about 5th on the list, 3 orgasms a week. Way! Oh, yes! I finally got the chance to justify myself to my girlfriend, yeah? Look, it says here, in black and white, Kernstadtanzeiger, written by a doctor, MD. Yeah? 3 orgasms a week. Not 1, not 2. Yeah, look, it's difficult, okay? But one gone prosper. 3. Yeah? I don't care how many headaches you have. Get your hand on the gland. This is a medical emergency. And I don't care what you think about the magazines and the videos on the top of the wardrobe. I have a prescription. 3 times a week orally. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Good night.